I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Troy High School.
I'm Courtney.
And I'm Lucas. I don't go here.
And we're your anchors on Troy OMNIA. To start off our show, here's a segment about the juniors' dream college.
Hi everybody, I'm Dylan Lim, and today I'll be asking the youngies their dream college and major.
My name is Sofia Vendaño, and I'm going to Boston University for broadcast journalism. Go Terriers!
Hi, I'm Laura, and I want to go to UCLA for voice performance.
Go Bruins!
Hi, my name is Sydney. My dream school is USC, and my major is undecided.
Fight on!
Hi, I'm Tressa, and my dream college is probably UCSB, and my dream major is kinesiology.
Go Gauchos!
Hi, my name is Adam Knowles. My dream major is political science, and my dream school is Brown University.
Go Bruno!
That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Now back to the anchors.
Over the weekend, the boys swim went to CIS States and seeded 34th in the 400 freestyle and finished 28th in the state. Huge congratulations to Luke Leon Guerrero for placing 18th in 200 freestyle and 14th in the 500 freestyle with a new personal best.
We've enjoyed seeing all the seniors decked out in college gear today. There will be a map activity as well as free graduation duckies being handed out at break. Tomorrow there will be a senior-only rally, so make sure to dress up in your Troy gear. And now to our second live OMNIA News Minute. President Trump announced the end of U.S. sanctions on Syria at a Saudi investment forum, calling it a chance for renewal under President Ahmad al-Sharaa, a former jihadist now distanced from al-Qaeda. Coordinated with Saudi and Turkish leaders, this move aims to reintegrate Syria into the global community. Celebrated, but Congress and Israel's allies had mixed reactions. Secretary of State Marco Rubio will meet Syria's foreign minister in Turkey this week.
Israel bombed Yemen's Hudaydah and Salif ports, targeting Houthi sites in Gaza. 93 Palestinians died in intensified strikes as Israel pressures Hamas to release 58 hostages. Trump expressed concern over Gaza's famine, but hasn't visited Israel. Over 53,000 Palestinians have died since October 2023, and a U.S.-backed aid plan is rejected as insufficient. Netanyahu vows escalation. Ceasefire talks remain uncertain.
Ukrainian and Russian delegates met in Istanbul for their first in-person peace talks since 2022. Zelensky was cautiously optimistic but criticized Russia's low-level delegation and reaffirmed Ukraine's commitment to diplomacy.
Trump said U.S.-Iran nuclear talks are near a breakthrough, with Iran tentatively agreeing to halt nuclear material production. He urged Qatar to help finalize the deal, potentially easing sanctions and regional tensions.
In South Sudan, Vice President Riek Machar has been under house arrest since March, accused of inciting rebellion. President Kiir rejected mediation and is accused of consolidating power amid rising ethnic violence and a collapsing economy. Uganda and Ethiopia are increasingly involved.
India and Pakistan agreed to a ceasefire after intense fighting, announced by Trump on X, but shelling resumed hours later in Kashmir, with civilian deaths now at 66. Tensions remain high despite global mediation, with broader talks planned at a neutral site.
Former President Joseph R. Biden Jr. has been diagnosed with an aggressive stage 4 prostate cancer that has metastasized his bones, his office announced Sunday. The cancer, categorized as a Gleason score of 9, is considered hormone sensitive, which the statement said allows for effective management despite its advanced stage. Last Friday, the choirs of Troy presented their very last concert of the year. Congratulations to all the seniors.
Track divisional finals were this past Saturday at Moore Park High School. After competing in Division I, Kosi Ngdibu failed to medal. However, she continues to hold Troy's school record in the triple jump with an impressive distance of 37 feet and 2.5 inches as the season comes to an end.
Reminder, locks on your lockers are required to be removed. If your locks are not removed by the end of the school year, you will be at risk for losing your locker privileges next year. Make sure your locker is also fully cleaned out.
And now to Amy with some more information about the Lip Dub meeting today.
Thank you, Amy. VSA members, this Wednesday will be the last meeting of the year, and it will be a special one. They'll be celebrating and sending off their amazing seniors, as well as sharing information about an upcoming beach social with other schools. Come join them at lunch in room 412 for good vibes, fun memories, and plenty of pictures. Seniors, if you purchase a VSA stole, bring it with you.
And now to a segment with some tips for finals.
Hey Warriors, are you stressing out about finals week? Well, no need to worry, because I have some great tips for you. Tip number 1, don't procrastinate and don't cram in all your studying at the last minute. Instead, review material regularly up until your exam date. Study tip number 2, break down the materials and your study time. Key concepts and materials in 25 to 50-minute intervals, then take 5 to 10-minute breaks for efficient studying. Study tip number 3, make sure you stay healthy and get lots of rest. Your brain functions a lot more efficiently when you have at least 8 hours of sleep and when you're eating healthy and nutritious. Study tip number 4, create a don't know yet list. When reviewing material, if you get something wrong or can't remember, write it down and go back and study that before your exam. My last and final study tip is do something nice for yourself, like getting a sweet treat. Because you got this, Warriors. That's all for today. Now back to the anchors.
Seniors, textbook returns start today after school at 3:30 p.m. and end Thursday the 22nd. On Friday the 23rd, Chromebooks and chargers will be collected. Students without a charger will own a fine of $17.
And now for the joke of the day. What do you call a fake noodle?
What?
An imposter.
That was really bad. Here's mine. Where did people hang out in the medieval times?
Where?
The nightclub.
That's all for
Warriors. Have a
Sigma Monday.